you gonna help me sort some books? No? Doesn't look like it. Maybe you? No? Ooh, very sleepy boy. He's usually really good with kicking books off the shelf, so I thought maybe he would help. Hello BookTube. Today I'm doing a bit of a mixed video. First of all, after I did the books and life tag, I decided it was about time to actually have a look at my bookshelves and cull some. So it's kind of like an unhaul slash, if you would like any of these books, please let me know and I'll send them to you. Although if you're not in the EU, you may have to cover the postage depending on how much it is. And then the third thing is, if there are any very good reasons that you can think of why I should really not be getting rid of these books, because some of them I haven't read, and I should really be reading them, please let me know as well, because I'm probably very easily convinced to not actually make these leave my house. So I've got a few where I'm sure that I want to get rid of them because I've read them and I just cannot see myself ever reading them again for whatever reason. So let's just start with those. Some of these I've read in my teens, like this, Die Go-Spielerin by Shan Sa. I have very little memory of what this is actually about, apart from that it's about a woman who plays Go. And I'm absolutely certain that I'm not going to read it again. It was interesting when I read, as, I don't know, an 18-year-old. So that's going. This is obviously in German, so if you're German and you would like to read it, let me know. Then there's this Khaled Hosseini, Tausend strahlende Sonnen, what is it called? 1,000 something suns. I can't remember what it's called in English. Yeah, same thing. Can't see myself rereading it. Yeah, I don't know. Then we have, I think, one that was originally in Spanish, Inneres Land by Barbal. These are all like, I've had them for, what, I don't know, over 15 years or so, and it's just no point holding on to them. I think this is like about a family that has a lot of secrets relating to the years of Franco's regime, and a child growing up within it, and I don't know. I say I've had it for 15 years, but that can't be true because this says 2010, right? I guess I've had it for 11 years, whatever. So this is quite boring, I'm sure, because these are all German and most of my viewers are not German. The last one of those is Ruiz Zafón. I don't know how his name is pronounced. We all know him from the Shadow of the Wind, I think is what it's called. This is, I don't know, the second or third one. I have not read it. I read the first one, loved it then, and have since read several reviews that showcase that definitely my taste has changed, because goodness is it melodramatic, and some of the quotes were so terrible. So I decided to just randomly open this, read a few little paragraphs and see whether this would most likely annoy me, and it would. I don't know, and it's been sitting here unread for I don't know how long, and yeah, I've just moved on. So yeah. And it takes up a huge amount of space, this thing, like a brick. Then we have Sarah Moss's Ghost Wall, which I did like for the atmosphere, but it hasn't aged well at all in my head. And yeah, I just don't need it anymore. And the same thing is the newest one. Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. I've gone on and on about how much this one annoyed me, so it definitely needs to get out of my house. But I'm sure, seeing how so many people loved it, somebody else could actually enjoy it, and I would happily give it to you. now we get to the books that I have not read, and for whatever reason I'm not sure anymore whether I'm actually ever gonna read. So one is Michael Chabon's Telegraph Avenue. I'm pretty sure this must have been one of those things that I added in Oxfam when you could get 3 books for €2 instead of 2 books for €2. And I haven't actually read anything by Michael Chabon, and I'm still interested to read him, but I'm really not quite sure if this is the one that I'm interested in. Plus, it's one of those mass market paperbacks that, well, I mean, I don't mind them, but it is really tiny print, like minuscule. Anyway, let me know if this is like worth my time. I'm not sure. Then we have Holes by Ruiz. Sachar. I don't know how you pronounce his name either. And I think, I don't know when I picked this up, but I'm pretty sure, is this not for like younger readers? It might still be nice, but I just can't see myself ever being drawn to actually pick it up off the shelf. So then we have, this is actually, there's a few new books here that I've never touched. This one is Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca. I think this must have been one of the first books I bought when I started watching BookTube, because obviously it is very well loved by a lot of booktubers. And I've since realized I'm really not that much into any sort of modern Gothic tales. It's really not my jam. So I don't know, are there other reasons why I should be reading this, or should I just free up my space and time? Let me know. And the same thing I guess goes for The Doll Factory by Elizabeth Macneal. I think this is more of a like set in the Victorian age, and whilst there were certain elements that drew me to it, I'm not sure if that would still be the case now. So there's also a chance of getting a few actually new books here. Another one is The Familiars by Stacey Halls. Should I read this? Should I give it to someone? And the last, no, actually there's 2 more new ones anyway. This is The Handmaid's Tale. I do not actually know where I got this from, but it's a really nice edition. Like it looks nice, right? But I feel like I'm familiar enough with the story without having read it that I can't see myself wanting to actually dive into this and see how it's written. I'm just not sure. So yeah, obviously a, what do you call that, dystopian classic nowadays, well, modern classic anyway. Yeah, if you would like a very, very pretty, untouched version of this, you're welcome to it. And then we have this, Cecelia Ahern, The Marble Collector. This has been in my possession for quite a while. I don't think it says here, but anyway, I must have had it for at least 5 years or so, and I've never felt compelled to read it. So, for now, reading the blurb, it just doesn't speak to me. And then the last one, I don't know if somebody had actually recommended this to me or not. But yeah, Neil Jordan, The Past. I have no clue what this is about. A man searching for the truth about his parentage. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know this? Is it worth my time? And there's 2 more that I'm definitely getting rid of that I'm pretty sure nobody wants. And I also do not know how they entered my house, but this is German and it's called Bella Germania, and it's some sort of sprawling family history. I think, oh yeah, a German-Italian family history of 3 generations, and it just does not sound like something I would enjoy reading. My glasses keep having condensation, I'm sorry. It's warm again. It's getting warm again. It was really cold for August. And then some weird thriller, and I really don't know. Maybe this was one of those things that one of us picked up on a holiday where we were bored, because I just can't see myself reading this, and neither my husband, but it's very well worn, so I feel like it's probably one of those holiday home things. Yeah, okay. That's 10 minutes about books that I would like to get rid of. Let me know if there's anything that I should keep after all and try, or if there's anything I could send to you. I would be happy to do so. Lastly, I guess, I don't know, a little catch up. I'm currently reading Nervous System as a buddy read with Ruiz from Scarlet Dandling about the books, and I am obsessed with it. I'm reading it really slowly, but it's because, sorry, now I'm getting distracted by my cat who's being naughty. Are you really gonna? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Excuse me. No. You're so naughty. If you're gonna interrupt the video, you may as well come in here for a second and say hello. Say hello. Hi, Bandit. Not even looking at the camera. Hi. Okay, there you go. Okay, Nervous System by Lina Merouane. I don't know how you pronounce that. I should have looked it up. It's translated from the Spanish by Megan McDowell, and it is absolutely beautiful. The language is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just amazing. And she packs in so much. I'm only just about halfway through, and she packs in so much, and I'm just beyond, I don't know, the 100-page mark. And we've had so much discussion about it. It's fantastic. I've already started recommending it to people, even though I haven't finished it. I don't even I hope I won't care, but I don't necessarily care about where the plot is going. It's just the writing is so beautiful, but it's also a very uncomfortable read, I should say. There's a lot of medical anxiety in here, and sometimes it hits quite close to the bone. Did you say that? No, close to home. Anyway, but yeah, really enjoying this. This is great. I've already looked up if there's any other books by her in translation. Found one, and it's called Seeing Red, I think, which also sounds like there's a lot of medical anxiety in it. And yeah, it's already been added to my TBR because, yeah, amazing. I'm not actually reading anything else at the moment because I don't want to pick up anything apart from this. But yeah, I think very soon I will be picking up Infinite Jest because that's a planned buddy read with Mark Nash, and I still have to catch up to wherever he stopped, 240 something pages, which will probably take a huge amount of time because it's very dense writing. So I should probably make a start on that one. Yeah, otherwise I'm still waiting to start a buddy read of 3 Dreams in the Key of G with Bob the Bookerer and Pay from Attention. But I'm not sure when exactly we're gonna start. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll still happen in August. I would hope it does. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, this is so irritating. Why? Why am I so awkward? Sorry. Yeah, so please, please, please let me know if you've read any of the books that I want to get rid of, and if there's something that you think I'm making a huge mistake culling from these shelves, or if there's anything you would like me to send you. And tell me what you're reading at the moment. Talk to you in the comments. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.